Just as no one can be forced into belief, so no one can be forced into unbelief. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Analogies, it is true, decide nothing, but they can make one feel more at home. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. When making a decision of minor importance, I have always found it advantageous to consider all the pros and cons. From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. The only person with whom you have to compare yourself is you in the past. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Flowers are restful to look at. They have neither emotions nor conflicts. If you don't like a person, it's because they remind you of something you don't like about yourself. I suppose that romantic love was invented as a brilliant means of seduction. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. Dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. Psychoanalysis is in essence a cure through love. I cannot think of any need in childhood as strong as the need for a father's protection. Human life should not be considered as the proper material for wild experiments. The liberty of the individual is no gift of civilization. It was greatest before there was any civilization. We choose not randomly each other. We meet only those who already exist in our subconscious. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. The scope of one's personality is defined by the magnitude of that problem which is capable of driving a person out of his wits. Who lacks sex speaks about sex-hungry talk about food. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. Before you diagnose yourself with depression or low self-esteem, make sure that you're not surrounded by fools. What a distressing contrast there is between the radiant intelligence of the child and the feeble mentality of the average adult. Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. In the depths of my heart, I can't help being convinced that my dear fellow men, with a few exceptions, are worthless. It is that we are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love, never so helplessly unhappy as when we have lost our loved object or its love.